Oh well. Good old 72XX. My reliable heavy freight tank engine. Lovely model. Brilliant. Even though I've already done a video on it. However, I have not done a video on its smaller brother, the 52. Let's see how the 52 compares to the 72. Should be interesting. Okay, here we have the 5200. Just get my hat out of the way. We have the 5200 XX. This one's 5243 in British Railways black. Now, when I did the 72 years ago, I had a bit of a mixed response from a very critical viewer who thought it would be fun to troll me. To him, all I can say is, if you're watching this, go dunk your head. Now, this is operating and maintenance instructions for the 42, 52, and 72XX, which must mean they both, all three of them, basically have the same chassis, which, from a manufacturing point of view, does make good sense. Body removal, brake rigging, DCC, as well as accessories. Oiling points, always important, especially on a big 8-coupled tank engine. Now, I actually got this locomotive cheap because apparently the rear coupling was broken. Now, when I received it in the mail, I just had to replace the rear dovetail, and that was it. Replaced the rear dovetail, and the locomotive was good as gold, which I thought was funny as hell. So yeah, I ended up getting a beautiful locomotive for the cheap. Had to clean her up a little bit, but second-hand models rarely don't need cleaning. Solid buffers. I mean, it's not bad. I know the tooling's aged a bit these days, but still looks quite good. It's quite good for its age, especially for a heavy freight tank engine. Feels pretty hefty. If Hornby ever invest on doing die-cast in their larger tank engines like this, it would absolutely be a unit. I swear it would be. A lot of it's, plastic, which is a shame. If they ever invested on putting some metal die-cast in the body, these units would actually be pretty impressive. Coal load's actually not bad. I've seen worse on a Hornby model. Coal load's actually quite nice. That's removable, of course. Oh, it's quite nice. Now, a good difference between these and, say, a 4200 is the outside steam pipes here, plus the little raised part on the steam chest above the cylinders. The 42s don't have those. I don't think the 42s have these little stays here. I think they don't. I don't think they have them either. I know the 72s do. Give me a second. And I mean, yeah, the 72's got a lot of length on it too. Front of it's a bit longer. Obviously, the rear one's way freaking longer because they extended it by about 4 feet. But apart from that, the layout's more or less the same. Oh, right, you can't see it from there. Sorry. But I just put the 72 in front. There we go. Look at that. Bit of a difference, and sorry, had a bit of a burp. But yeah, here's the end of the 52. Here's the end of the 72. Big gap. Big gap. But apart from that, they are basically the exact same locomotive. Well, I'm not surprised considering the 72s are made from a batch of 52s which were put in storage upon completion. Why the Great Western did that, I have no freaking idea. It's weird. Quite weird. Oh, let's see how this 52 does on the track, shall we? Okay, now we have the locomotive on the track. Let's just see how well it crawls. Track in reverse first. If I remember right, it took a while to get going with the 72, so I think we got movement. Oh, there we go. Take momentum off and just... That's not bad at all. Okay, now we tested the locomotive's crawl. How about we see how the 52XX does with a freight train? I think I hear one coming now. Well, who says gravity trains don't work in model form? And this is about half the length, by the way. So, we continue on. And there's the tail. Now, if you watched my videos in the past, you know that the hill climbs are a bit steep. So this length of a train for a tank engine is pretty freaking decent. Okay, the train's hooked up, momentum switched on, the throttle's on full. Now we just see how it takes off. Pretty freaking good, apparently. Normally I'm silent during these scenes, but this is one of the rare times I'm actually running a locomotive flat out. Nice cozy chair. Now, it's not often I run a locomotive full speed on the control. I mean, it's going pretty much flat out. It's out of shot at the moment, but it's going to be in shot in a bit. But yeah, I mean, compared to the 72 here, it is a little bit smaller, but just as powerful. The 72 has a little extra to it, but turns out that little extra is enough to make a difference. But 52, still a stunning locomotive, and it's now going to be passing under the camera. Oh, that's tight fit. But am I happy with the 72? I mean, 52XX? Yeah, I'm happy with my 52. I bought it for a nice cheap price. I got a good deal on it. And it runs good. Needed a servicing, but it runs good. So I'm really happy. I really am. Now, I don't know what I'm planning to film next. Maybe episode 2 of season 2 of Regional Running, because that is long overdue. That is really long overdue. Or another locomotive review, or even a build video. I don't know. I mean, possibilities are endless. I mean, yeah, we're already in the 5th month of the year, but I mean, I'm going to try and put out as many videos as I can this year because I'm just being very busy. However, I'll do my best to keep videos going or go bloody insane doing them. But yeah, should be good fun. And I believe that's the end of the video, really. Oh yeah, I never normally do this, but shout out to the Shunting Yard live streams that have been going on for about a month now, about a month or so now. Little Western Railway, Engage USA, the Kiln Line, and Proper Chuffed. Those 4 YouTubers have come together and they're doing live streams now. If you're in the UK, on Thursday evenings, I believe it is. But for me in New Zealand and those in Australia, it is on a Friday morning. Time zones are confusing. But it's good fun. It is really good fun. And the topics are always good, interesting. And they also have guests like SBJ of Emperor's Path, who you also know from the that's a tongue twister sometimes. The Model Railway Replacement Podcast, along with his host, Great Western Signalman, James. Now, those 6 YouTubers or modelers in general, they're great fun. They're great gentlemen to talk to. They're great gentlemen to interact with online. I don't know in person since I live across the globe from them. However, if you do watch the Shunting Yard live streams, do not be surprised if I heckle the hosts. Because apparently whenever I join the streams, chaos soon endures. Except when Sam was on, in that case, that completely turned on me. Only bugger to do that. But it is what it is. So shout outs to Proper Chuffed, Kiln Line, Little Western Model Railway, Engage USA, Emperor's Path, and Western Signalman. All 6 of you guys are fantastic to talk to interact with online, and you always give great inspiration. Or do what I normally do and take the mickey. It is what it is. See if this frickin' remote works now. And until next time, this is Upload and Onwards saying take care, keep safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Of course, the remote conks out.